we go.
I love this music so much. I just want to take a second and thank Smurf and Joe one more time for that awesome intro that he's done for us. Thank you, Smurf and Joe, and welcome back to Stream of Conscience, everybody. To my right is the dancing fool, Joel, Church of Latter-day Saints Cox. I am Joey, male slot stout, and this is Andy Zipgun Moyer. And you have come to visit us here at Stream of Consciousness Podcast. Let's talk about dancing. I have it in my heart, Joel. Dancing is a part of my soul. I immediately love it.
Didn't have a prison record.
Speaking in my video over here. I'm sorry, you went to prison for dancing?
I gave my ability to dance in order to not have a prison record.
To not have a prison record.
Mm-hmm.
This is Footloose. That is exactly Footloose. No. You were Kevin Bacon.
I'm black. Black people can dance. I can't dance.
You can't dance.
But I'm not to have a prison record. That's my running joke with you last week.
Oh, I got where you're going with that one. Alright. No,
but when I do attempt to dance,
it's weird when you say these kind of things, Joel, because usually I'm the one saying the screwed up things that are racially offensive.
So,
but in my heart, not only can I dance, I'm also black.
The few moves I have, which I don't really have, is throw them dice. Well, basically,
show us what you got. All right, now do the lawnmower.
I don't do the lawnmower.
Do it with the sprinkler.
Yeah. No, I do that. I do the robot.
Can you Cabbage Patch?
No.
Show us a Cabbage Patch.
Yeah.
Show us what you got. Show us your Cabbage Patch.
You don't want to see Cabbage.
Let me see the Cabbage Patch, Joel. Come on, Cabbage. I can't believe the two things I tell you to do.
Let's see. I've got the fist pump.
Not a dance.
No, it's my dance move.
No, I'm sorry, but it's okay.
Because I do the fist pump and then I throw them dice. It's a combo move.
All right.
Can you do the wave?
Do you do the wave?
You need more than one person for the wave. I'm talking about single player.
Like, can you do the the worm? Can you do the worm?
No.
Have you ever tried, Joel?
Let me take that on the floor. That's nasty.
That's dance floors are not you know, like at a wedding or something.
You know who used to dance though? Who used to break dance?
Who used to break dance?
Mm-hmm.
I bet you I do. Listen, okay.
Who is it?
Because it's my job to say the racisty things. It's got to be our Asian friend Meech.
No.
Really?
Vin Diesel.
Oh, Vin Diesel used to Academy Award winner Vin Diesel. Academy Award. You know what? I did know that actually.
There's a YouTube video of him doing. It was one of those dance video things.
I actually did know that. That was one of those few things that I do recall.
I would have never guessed that.
Vin Diesel was he was.
Well, then I guess I gotta find it.
Oh, do we have to do that?
Yes, we do.
We spend a whole lot of time on YouTube on this show. Really, we should just be a link to Facebook. We shouldn't even have a show at this point. Are we going to get kicked off? Because last time we get in trouble for...
Well, we didn't get kicked off.
We got flagged. How many times did you get flagged before they boot you in the pants? It might turn out not well for us. We don't know.
Maybe if you say YouTube enough, they'll be alright.
Or they'll sue us for saying YouTube so much. We need some legal representation on this show.
Where is it? Browser. Web browser. No, that's not the web browser.
Alright, you keep doing your thing, but
you know what I like looking at on YouTube is they have this like epic music, like
here we go.
You could play it's like video game music and stuff like that, or like movie theme music, and I just put that on in the background when I'm doing anything. It's very cool.
I like the playlists on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I do use that. Like I almost use it almost like a Pandora station sometimes. Wait, are we looking at this? Or are they watching?
I gotta change the audio back so it actually plays.
Because we're so early on in the show, this might accidentally be our thumbnail image.
I changed the Cash Me Outside Girl on the one, so.
Okay, we changed that?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's still Cash Me Outside Girl from our previous episode. Yo, that's Vin Diesel. That is Vin Diesel. You gotta make that big screen. His real name is Mark Vincent. He went by Vin Diesel because Vincent and he just thought Diesel sounded tough. So that's how he became Vin Diesel. There's Groot. Look at him. That's baby Groot right there. That's is this like an instructional video?
Yeah.
Or is he actually? Because I did see one, but it wasn't like him showing you how to do the moves. It was him actually just breakdancing or something.
Then your left arm under.
And this is kind of lame in slow motion. Okay, here we go. Now we got kick, kick, spin, flip, turn, kick, spin, turn. I could do that. That's not even complicated. Joel, you could do that.
He has hair.
Next episode, that I can't do.
He should be dressed as Riddick.
Wouldn't it be amazing if that was also somebody famous? Like if that was like Dwayne Johnson there with him. But it's nobody.
You know The Rock is done breakdancing.
I'm sure
There
The
has
Rock
to be.
probably. You know what? I don't think so. I think he's too big to do breakdancing. I think like
No,
all
so-
that
He
muscle would
hasn't
get in
always
the
been
way.
as big as he is. That guy will do anything.
I mean, you really look at it. Vin Diesel looks like he's a skinny little kid right there. He's not a big tough guy by any means. All right, that was fun. I'm glad we did that. So, what do we actually want to talk about today, Joel?
I think we should do something we haven't done in a while.
Uh-oh. What do I do? It's,
Misconnections.
Misconnections are always fun. I like misconnections.
So Andy, what we do? We go on Craigslist, move to the misconnection section, and we discuss the people that post in misconnections.
And all of the insanity that they project out into the world. God bless the insane people. Without them, we'd have almost no content.
Give me 1 second. I gotta do something real quick.
No. Okay, so let's do the thing that Joel's completely not prepared for.
Well, because I realized
I think we need a producer for the producer.
I just realized now that I have the ability to use this keyboard, I can actually use it.
What an insightful statement.
So
Just read them off. We don't need it on the screen.
any female interested in chance of meeting.
Any female. That's lame.
No, or you're spontaneous female. Now,
Oh, he just does random. Is there any female in the whole
Uh-huh.
world that wants to meet with this stranger
uh-huh.
in that very particular?
No picture,
No,
just a location.
This is a kidnapping.
Exactly.
That's what this is.
Ladies, do not answer this.
That's actually how I met my wife.
No, it's not.
No, it is absolutely not. No, it is definitely not.
So, that one I think is just
So
unskill.
there's
That
a
wasn't-
setup for a killing right there.
Yeah, this is,
What's next?
That was I'm not a big fan of that one.
No.
I'm gonna skip. That's usually they're better. This
But-
is probably why we should
This,
proofread.
no, this is a warning. I'm trying to save society here.
You're right. Just in case there are any women out there that don't know not to meet some stranger off the internet without any other information about them, don't do that. Uh-oh, Kayla.
Kayla on
What
the
did you
boat.
This is a public service broadcast.
Your friend yelled out your name as you were leaving. What were you on and what body of water?
do? Holy crap!
How do you not know what body of water?
Wait a minute. Yeah, where was he that he did he just like he was also watching a YouTube video and he heard the name Kayla yelled out in the background and now he's trying to find her. The world's a big place, my man. That's creepy.
Well, no, we got the map right here. But the
But
problem,
that's not where Kayla? There's no water on that map, so clearly this dude
Exactly.
was not where
Look,
Kayla was.
I don't understand.
Don't do it, Kayla. Kayla, watch your ass.
Let's go to Google Maps and see what happens. To make sure there's no water.
This is like to find a predator.
Oh wait, there's a little bit of water.
There is water?
Yeah,
No, that's not boat water. That's a creek.
we're going satellite
That's a
map.
stream, is what that is. Do you say creek or creek? Do you say creek or do you say
Creek.
creek?
No.
Joel's zooming
Don't
in.
say
We're gonna
creek in
find this
Pittsburgh.
guy. We're gonna find this guy. This creepo looking for Kayla.
Where's my satellite?
We are now. You listen. If this guy's listening to the show, we are now officially Kayla's bodyguards.
Yeah, we got this.
We're none of us tough, but Joel has guns. I'm certain of it. If not, he will make
Why
one.
not get in
He
here?
will 3D print one on his little machine out there.
Let's look over here and see what we got.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
that's
not seeing
a
any
body of
water.
Where
Yeah,
is this?
It's like if you jump over that
Mount Nebo.
guardrail and go over that hill,
That's
Isn't
where you
that-
find
That's where the
Kayla's
bodies
dead
are
body.
right there.
That's where you
isn't
find
that by you,
victims.
Mount Nebo?
That's not Mount Nebo.
It says Mount Nebo right there.
Oh, is it? Where's the sheets?
Mount Nebo Point.
Oh,
this is like where the
we're doing some
Walmart is.
Yeah, we're doing some advertising for Packatunes here. All right, let's skip out of this one. Let's go find. Let's assume that Kayla made it out alive.
Yeah. Next we got cute 37-year-old dad at Target. So this could have been you, Joe.
No, because I'm 38.
I said could have been you.
Could have. Was it a year,
A year
old?
ago.
Maybe. I mean, like, it's hard to judge my age, so it's possible that they thought it was me.
We talked about face masks, and you asked for recommendations. I was kind of flustered because you were so cute. I also look so gross, and you said my skin looked really nice. This isn't a long shot, but let's get coffee sometime. Question mark.
This is one of the few ones that I actually want these people to connect. Like, usually I'm just, like, on the defense when we do these. I'm normally, like, stay away. It's always some creepy dude looking for some chick that he really shouldn't be looking for. But
what did it say? They talked about face masks?
It's got some legitimacy to this one. Like, they actually talked about something good, something that was non-invasive. Like, they had a cute little conversation, and neither one of them had the balls.
What if
to
it
ask
was
for a
like
phone number.
Jason face masks, and there were a couple of serial killers for like a convention?
I didn't think of that. It has some potential to be more. Is that Monroeville?
Mm-hmm.
The Target in Monroeville. I'm gonna go ahead and hope that this is not some psycho Halloween
Maybe
stalker
it was
thing.
for a con. Maybe they were furries.
It was 19 hours ago.
I want to go to the furries convention.
You missed it. It was last weekend.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
How did I miss it again? Didn't I miss it last time, like
Yep.
by a week? I always miss the furries.
Next connection? Bike ride.
I want to go back and talk about the dad. I hope that. Well, first of all, how do we know? We're certain he's definitely a 37-year-old dad. Okay, so obviously maybe he was there with his kid. There's also some potential.
So
that,
here's my question.
What?
I just mentioned he's there with his kid. So
maybe.
let's hypothetically say he's there with his kid. Is he a deadbeat dad or is he a good dad?
Well, if he's there with his kid, he's definitely not a deadbeat dad.
Did the mom? But here's my question: did the mom die in a fire or some accident? And he's
Or his mom just at home, just kind of watching Maury Povich
But why
while
would you
dad's out trying to bang some chick in the
Yeah,
Target.
but they're looking at face masks, which means doing it for his daughter.
Maybe. No. What else would he be doing in the face mask section? So now, okay, that's a game changer because now possibly this dad is.
I'm thinking
What year is this? When is this?
This is all recent. These
19
are-
hours ago.
Yeah, this is like the past couple.
So
hours.
now my question is he a single dad? Because she's apparently had to see the kid, or unless some dude's gonna buy a face mask for himself.
How does she know? He had to have been with a kid, or else she wouldn't know for sure he was a dad, unless it came up in conversation, which I suppose that's possible. But and supposedly he's got to be a good-looking dad, right?
Mhm.
This is although the dad bod is back in style, I guess, or did it go out? I don't know.
Maybe that's why
it's
he
not.
needed the face mask.
That's he's a face mask. Maybe
He
he's
had
a
the dad bod.
butterface.
He had he needed face mask for his face.
He's got a flapjack stomach and head sweat. That's how we know he's a dad bod. But okay, so potentially dad might be stepping out on Mrs. Dad. So we got to take that into consideration. But let's assume I'm not gonna play the devil's advocate on this one. I always look for the negative in these things.
I'm shooting for a Jersey Girl situation.
A Jersey Girl situation?
Uh-huh.
Oh, like where she died with the. Okay, in case anybody hasn't seen the movie Jersey Girl with Ben Affleck and J Lo, it was a terrible, horrible movie.
It's a hard-telling movie.
It was, okay.
He had to
Kevin
give up his
Smith directed
career.
it,
Kevin Smith
He
movie.
had to give up his career for his daughter.
Okay.
Everything he wanted, he gave up for her.
And it was a heartfelt movie and all that fun stuff. But okay, so we're hoping this is we're hoping that someone died is the more romantic version of this story. But okay, so dad is he's macking on some chick.
Okay.
We assume that the mother is
Let's
dead
go flip
or a
side.
drug addict.
Let's go flip side.
Okay.
What if mom is overlooking at lingerie?
You think he's macking on some chick while she's in the store?
She's okay with it.
Oh, she's into this.
Yes.
We're talking like
I should talk.
like
Let's go over here and look at lingerie. Why don't you go talk to that lady over there now?
well, I see why he married her. You lock that down. That woman's a keeper. That's what you do.
But do you really lock it down when you're in that kind of situation?
Yes, you do. You lock that down.
But by locking it down means you can't have other people.
No. I'm saying. Wait. I'm saying if the
This is for a
missus-
threesome or something.
Yeah, if she's.
Yeah, so you can't really lock
I
down.
think
But
she sent him out into the world to like.
what if that's the other possibility?
I think that's what I'm saying. Like that's
Yeah.
something you lock down. You get her. You have a woman that wants the.
But she's not technically
allowing
locked down if you're doing threesomes. Is what I'm saying.
No, you're locking her down as a wife.
Okay.
You marry that chick because she's ready to bring in more sums.
Maybe it's like I saw an episode of King of Queens or one of those shows where they lost. So there's a married couple and they need to find another married couple because they lost their other couple that they hang out with. So now they have to like go to different places to pick up another couple to hang out with.
This is so it's like a friendship bond kind of thing. Where you're like, hey, we're kind of we have no one to hang out with, and all of our friends are douches. So why don't we go make new friends at the Target instead? So, or maybe he got a hall pass. Maybe Mrs. Dad did something wrong, and he was like, this is enough, and I'm done, and I'm out. And she said, you know what? One time you can go out and you can bang some chick at Target.
Here's what I'm picturing. They get in the fight at home. Ref comes in. Penalty, wife's side.
Let's go back to our video.
One hall pass.
Because I feel like I hate looking at I hate looking at the screen. Anything other than us, I only want to reference. I get so tired. I can't watch that while
you have a screen right there.
No, I'm saying whenever I rewatch the videos later, I hate not seeing us because I feel like it's our show. It's not like I like clicking in and out of screens, but I like looking. I'm sorry, I'm not telling you how to run the show. You do it your way. You're gonna do something mean. I know it. I don't know what's behind me, but I know I'm intimidated by it. Did you see a marshmallow? Oh. Alright, so let's move on from Dad. What's our next one?
Bike ride. You passed by it twice on the bike trail. The second time you said, have a nice day. I was hoping to catch you in the parking lot. If you're single and would like to exchange information, please reply. I was a guy wearing the black shorts and a black t-shirt. Because that narrows it down.
Right. You're the dude on the bike on the trail. Okay. As an avid runner and a bike rider myself, let me tell you that it's. Do you ever notice?
You know what everybody wears is black shirts and black shorts.
I mean, there
is nothing else.
There's not a large.
Well, there's other stuff. I tend to wear stuff that's not black and sucks in all the heat. That's just me.
Okay, and I have various things that I wear. Like I typically have one shirt that when I run I like to wear. I have my Steelers shirt that has the cut off sleeves, and then I have several different pairs of shorts that I cycle through. But there's a blue pair that I like that they breathe the best, and those are like my go-to ones. So if they're not dirty, that's what I wear. Blue shorts, yellow shirt. But I think most people who are on the trail have a variety of clothes, and it's not uncommon to see a guy in black shorts and a black shirt. Like that's pretty. But here's the thing: there's like a certain understood. Whenever like people who drive in Jeeps drive past each other, they'll wave at each other even if they don't know each other. It's one of those weird phenomenon things that there's a sense of community there. On the trail, every time I'm running on the trail or if I'm bike riding on the trail, as you pass someone, if you happen to make eye contact with them, you go, hey, or you go, how's your day, or whatever. It's a politeness, and so it's not something to be read into. I run past probably 20 girls that I say hello, or I just wave, or whatever. I give them a little nod, and they wave, and they nod back, or whatever. But they by no means are like, stop running and take me home. Like that's not it.
Let me tell you a story. My ex-roommate's buddy from high school wasn't very social. Didn't give very many social cues. He went to Best Buy. This girl said hi to him, and he started stalking her because he thought she was a woman.
Yeah,
and got banned from Best Buy.
Is he 37? Because I think he might be at Target.
Well, I think the key was where he said he was hoping to catch her on the parking lot.
Yeah,
like stop her in the back in his trunk.
Right. I waited there for an hour with a felt bag to put over your head, duct tape, and handcuffs.
But it smelled like lavender.
Right. Does this smell like chloroform to you? Yeah, no, that's creepy. That guy, he definitely read way too much into that. And he said he went past him twice. Like, they didn't stop and have a conversation. This wasn't some dude who was like, she wasn't like, oh, what a lovely day, and he said, yes, it is, and then they talked about the future of puppies and whatever. You know, I don't know how people fall in love. But that's not what happened. She said, hi, and he said, hi, and then she went, bye, and he went, I love you. So, yeah, no, he's creepy. And so we gotta, after we're done with Kayla, we're gonna track him down. Because basically, we're forming the Pittsburgh Avengers over here. Is what's happening, Joel. That's what we should be doing. We need our listeners. We're gonna recruit like a city watch, like a Hell's Angels of podcasters to protect to go around and watch throughout society defend all these women from these psycho dudes that are out on what do we read through Craigslist or something? Yeah. No good ever comes of Craigslist. And here's the other thing: is no woman ever, not in her right mind, has almost talked to a guy and thought, you know where I should check to see if I missed this? Craigslist. That's not a woman you want to take home. I'm sorry. I'd really like to hear. I wonder if like there's some, like you sometimes hear like all these stories of people who fell in love, like Match.com or something like that, where they have their commercials and it shows two people and they're like, oh, well, we met in an airport and he was wearing blue and I was wearing blue and we fell in love or whatever, or like they this that whatever. Like, you always hear these stories of how people. I don't think any story ever has started with, I put on a Craigslist ad, and then this chick, she answered it, so we met down there at the McDonald's and that, and then I fell in love with her, and we've been married 17 years, or whatever. It never happens. Not going to happen. Nobody's ever going to tell their grandkids that's the story how they met.
So how many people in the near future are going to say, hey, Grandpa, how'd you meet Grandma?
Tinder.
One night.
She was my Bumble date.
Well, one night, grandson, your grandfather's feeling a little randy. So he went on Tinder, and I swiped left. She swiped left.
I don't want to sound like a creep here, but it's actually swipe right. Okay, I know I shouldn't know that, but I do.
But
know
we made the mistake, and we fought to figure out how to undo this.
We both went on Craigslist and missed connections. You brought it full circle, Joel.
You like that save?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No, here's the thing, though, is I actually do know people that are in happy, healthy relationships right now that have met online. Like, I've talked to people that have.
I've met, I actually have a friend who, she was looking for a boyfriend, but not putting the work in. Went on one of those, like, Tinder-like sites, had a hookup, and it's now a boyfriend.
Tinder-like sites?
Yeah.
How many... Are there, like, a whole... I really...
Oh, yeah.
I know there's
There's
Tinder
a ton
and
Bumble.
Bumble. After that.
There's others, too.
Is there really?
Mm-hmm. She was on, like, all of them.
What's the one, Ashley Madison? Madison Ashley?
That's a different one.
That's
That's
one
cheating.
about
That's
hack, wasn't it?
That's the one for married people.
the one to cheat on your wife.
Yeah, that's not... You're not looking for a relationship. That's a booty call.
Yeah.
That's married booty
But anyway, they bought a camper together.
Oh, no, that's romantic.
They're going to move into each other in April, supposedly.
Like, when you say camper, you mean like a home, like a legit home.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
So they can
Not
go
like a
camping.
fifth wheel that they tag behind his truck or anything like that. This isn't a tow along that they're going to live in.
No, it's to go camping. It's a camper.
And they're going to live in it.
No, they're going to just go camping. Camper.
Oh, they're going camp. I thought you were saying like they were moving into the camper.
No, they're moving in together. Probably.
Because here's when you say camper, what I think of is that scene in Lethal Weapon where Mel Gibson wakes up, smokes a cigarette, and drinks the rest of his beer, and then steps outside with his ass hanging out. Like that's what I'm thinking of when you say a camper. Like it's not. There's no glamour there. It's
they're buying a camper to go camping with.
Okay.
But they're going to probably move in together in April.
April?
Yeah, but not. That's when releases up.
Oh, okay, all right. Because April's a ways off. Like if you can make it from now till April, I say you're probably okay to make that step. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I have friends that met online. They what was it back in the day? It was AOL, like their site. You go on and play games like spades and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it was that code.
They've been married.
That's what I forgot to tell you.
What?
My one podcast supposedly.
You interrupted his story.
Sorry.
I didn't interrupt the story.
Continue, Andy.
That never happens on this show.
Let me
We never
find
interrupt each other. Anyways, you go through and figure your thing out. So your friends met on AOL, and how long ago was that? Because AOL, it was obviously a long time ago. This was not last February.
What do you think? I don't. It was, I've been married 17 years, and I don't think it was too much longer after we got married.
So they've been together. Let's call it even say 15. That's a lengthy marriage. So that's a match made in heaven right there. That they met on AOL Messenger. I remember because that was 15 years ago. That was probably longer than that. Me and my buddies used to in high school. We used to go on AOL and just like try to meet girls, and it never ever worked because none of us had any game except for one time my buddy Scott met with this girl, and I'm pretty certain that she just thought she could buy weed off of us. And I don't know why, but I'm fairly certain we met up with this girl, and I think that's all she really was thinking. It's like we were going to sell her some weed, and we didn't even smoke pot at the time. Like it wasn't even. I don't still. I need to go back and amend that, but not like I didn't then, and I do now. I never have. Not my thing. But yeah, that was the closest we ever got to meeting a girl was my buddy Scott, and we all went too, which was probably not helping. Like Scott didn't go to meet up with this girl. We all went like with Scott to meet this one girl, and yeah. So if anything, that was probably pretty creepy. I'm sure she probably thought like who were all these dudes? We were like in high school or something too, so it wasn't. Scott wasn't going without me driving because he didn't have a car. I was the only one that had a car at the time.
Yeah, they used to have these chat rooms. You could just make up your own chat room where you and your buddies could talk. You could like save all kind of like music and little what they used to call them? Stupid little sound effects and stuff like that. Like little MIDI files and all that stuff.
You would like somebody would say something and it would like play like a little tune, or it would like 2 minutes in the penalty box for checking or something like that. Anytime you put ASL, age, sex, location, like instead of typing it out, that was the original
ASL.
That's what I just did. And somebody like there was like that would go boom, 2 minutes penalty box for checking, and there was like little things that would like pop up. Wow, we're really showing our age there. Mm-hmm. That's how old we are. This is like because now like you just go on your phone and like send a sound effect or a GIF. How do you pronounce that, Joel?
I say GIF.
I say GIF. Send it like these were old school. This is like before memes were invented. We used to do AOL but that was also back in dial-up. Whenever you connect to the internet, it goes. I bet you know that noise off by heart, don't you, Joel?
Depends on whose baud rate.
I didn't know there's a difference between one or the other. What are you doing over there, Joel?
So I'm trying to find the actual article, but according to this, according to the podcast, there's an article that says pink flamingos, garden gnomes, and certain kinds of plants are signs of swingers.
What?
Yes.
Whoa. Okay, all right. I'm in a lot of homes, like a lot of homes. I go in probably about 20 homes a day, 5 days a week, delivering furniture, and I see a lot of stuff in people's homes and around people's homes. So give me this one more time, because now I got a new thing to look for.
Pink flamingos, pink garden gnomes, the two that I remember. I'm trying to find the other ones too.
So that's how you. Okay, well, I will say this: that I play a game with whoever I'm delivering furniture with, where we do a spot the pineapple kind of thing. Yeah, and that I saw it on the screen. That's what made me think of it. But I do it.
Why are you looking for the pineapple?
Because you would be amazed how many homes you find pineapples in, and they're not like it's not in one specific place or one specific way. You will find pineapples in either like like at the end of some people's driveways.
Bizarrely, the website defines pineapples as another swinger signal in the form of a door knocker.
Well, I've seen it as a door knocker before. I definitely have. But I've seen it as a flag. I've seen it as a door knocker. I've seen it as like a little plate.
Here we go. Found the list.
I've seen it as, but yeah, you find pineapples in a lot of homes.
I can't. Pink flamingos and garden dwarves are the most innocuous. I mean, that's just.
Yeah, that seems like a little too like garden gnomes.
Contrary to popular belief, there are no signs or signals that swingers use to attract other swingers. But
if you're gonna read this whole article, you got to read it with a little more robusta than that.
Blah 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 blah. Still, here are some urban legends that I've heard. Pineapple placed upside down in a shopping cart. Pineapple door knocker.
Wait, pineapple upside down in a shopping cart?
Mm-hmm.
Who's purposely putting a pineapple in any way, shape, or form in their I bought pineapples before, and I'll tell you how I put it in my cart. I throw it in the friggin' cart.
Women wearing an ankle.
Go back to our video. Because it drives me nuts, Joel.
Well, what if they want to read it along?
You're reading it off.
What if they want to read it along?
They don't get to. It's our show. We make the calls here.
A woman wears an ankle bracelet on legs, white landscaping rocks in someone's front yard, wearing a thumb ring, wearing a toe ring, a man or woman wearing a red ball cap. I thought it was a ball gag. So I'm glad it's
a ball gag.
Switching to
I think a ball gag is a dead giveaway of a swinger. Yes.
Yin yang tattoo. Hampus
Yin Yang
grass
tattoo?
in the front yard. Pink
This
or
is why I
purple
won't get a
decoration in your
tattoo,
front
'cause I'm
yard.
terrified I'm going to get
A
a
fire
tattoo.
pit in the backyard. A hot tub in the backyard.
A hot tub in the backyard. You can't have a hot tub unless you're a swinger. Like, who's making up these? That's a little excessive. I don't agree with any of that. I don't agree with mostly all of that.
It's fake news.
No, from now on, I'm gonna go. I'm playing game with swinger or not, and I'm those rules I'm playing by.
Okay, so there are a few things. There are some symbolic things that I have heard and that I believe maybe possibly has some degree of truthfulness. If a woman has an ankle bracelet, supposedly that means that her and her husband are not necessarily swingers. She's free market. Not necessarily he is. Although maybe, I don't know what the rules are. I don't know if it's unilateral there or not. But she's up for grabs. Like you can approach her.
What
Regardless
if?
of the fact that she's
What
not
if?
committed. Open on her side.
What if you go home tonight?
And Sarah's wearing an ankle
You
bracelet.
see Sarah. She goes, Joe, I want to be a swinger.
Go for it. Do what makes you happy.
And you have to come along.
Oh, no, I don't want to be. That's no. No, go do your thing. That's fine. Just whenever I come home, just do the laundry first. All right, throw a load in the washer and then go do what you want to do. I don't care.
Here's a 50.
Yeah. I don't. You know what? There's a couple things I've been trying to catch up on Netflix, anyways. So I'm fine. Go do your thing. I don't care what you do.
How would you think I'd react to that debate?
Oh, you would lose your shit. You know what? I'm fairly certain that you are going to have an argument with her about this, regardless of the fact that she hasn't said it. Like, you're going to have an argument in your brain with her over this one. Do you do that? Do you ever? Okay, because I get this a lot. And I know that you probably do this. The argument in your head, where you have a fight in your head, and then you get mad at the person for an argument they didn't even have. They don't even know that you're mad at them. Who do you think does it more, guys or girls?
Girls.
Who do you think does it more?
Probably girls, although I'll have a dream where my wife does something and it makes me mad, and I'll wake up and I'll tell her, you made me mad in my dream. I can't believe you did that. It was a dream. I don't care.
So Sarah tells me a story the other day. Apparently in the dream, this dude was like, hey, could you marry me? She's like, okay. Apparently everyone but him knew that she was married. So she married him, and his family liked him, and I was okay with it. I was like, yeah, that would never happen.
That's absolutely positively a dream because Ed Sheeran is on our kill list because your wife had a crush on him. Why of all people Ed Sheeran though? Like, why is that the one that you hate the most? Because like, I've talked to her before, and I know she has like the basic crushes. Like she likes Thor and I believe Johnny Depp or something like that.
He's number one on the list.
He's like the top. He's like the top of her celebrity.
Which one is
number one? Ed Sheeran. He's the musician, the singer. He redheaded guy. He has a bunch of fantastic songs that Joel hates. Joel hates every single one of them. He does not like any of them. Yeah, he's
so the one they were driving,
he's not even like a great looking guy. He's an okay looking guy, but it's he's got this amazing talented voice. He's a beautiful voice. He's basically the male version of Adele.
The Voice winners or
no,
was he?
I don't think so. But she loves it. She'll be on her iPad. She's like, this is a great song. I'm like, no, it's probably Ed Sheeran. I don't like it.
Do you have fights with Tara over imaginary conversation? Do you have fights with her before you actually have the fight with her? Like, you have the in your head fight?
Well, I'm get ready for the fight. Yeah, you gotta get ready for what's gonna happen.
I'm one of those people.
So you've seen Sherlock Holmes, right?
Yeah, I've seen Sherlock.
You know the part where he's fighting the guys like hit the rib here and then hit there.
Yes. The Robert Downey Jr. version of Sherlock Holmes. You gotta be specific.
When you're ready to get into a fight with somebody, I like to premeditate what's going to happen. So when they bring out their points, I can counter their points.
You mean in a metaphorical fight, though, because I don't want anybody thinking that you beat your wife.
No, I do
and
not
the
beat my
reason
wife.
I want to really emphasize that is because in a legit fist fight, she would kick your ass.
I would never.
what if it's like the second movie with Moriarty? You sit there and stare at each other. I know this game as well. At the end of it, all you can do is just grab her and jump off a cliff.
She might be your Moriarty.
Maybe.
That's why I definitely have I have arguments with her sometimes in my head because more often we don't really get a whole lot of time to talk. So that's really the only way we communicate is in my imaginary fights in my head. Because we work opposite shifts and everything, so we don't see each other hardly ever.
It's like Lady Hawk.
Yes. Yeah, it's exactly like Lady Hawk.
That's for those of you who don't know, Lady Hawk is about the guy who's
let them Google. Don't ruin the movie, Joel. Spoilers. Lady Hawk's a movie from 1980. Nobody cares, and it had Matthew Broderick back before he had pubes.
Come on now.
And
Rutger Hauer.
Rutger Hauer.
Was it Michelle Pfeiffer?
It was Michelle Pfeiffer, Rutger Hauer, and Matthew Broderick back when he was just a wee little baby. He turned into a wolf at night, and she turned into a hawk during the day, and so they were in love, but they could never be together because one of them was always an animal at the opposite time. So, but yeah, that's comparatively, relatively what I have going on in some manner, shape, or form. But yeah, that's so we have arguments in our
She's a hawk right now.
Or am I a wolf right now?
Anyway,
it's hard to tell.
Dark-haired beauty eating lunch.
That narrows it down.
Dark-haired woman eating lunch with a young...
Some brunette chick who eats... Alright, there's more. Okay, I'm sorry. I interrupted you too soon. Go ahead.
Dark-haired woman eating lunch with a young man at El Paso in Chippewa.
Why are you reading it all? You're like...
Yesterday, July 13th, you drove a red car. You were wearing a white skirt with something on it. Flowers? I kept looking at you. Okay, here's the problem. You say you're eating lunch with a young man at El Paso in Chippewa Township. Then you're saying you drove a red car. Was she eating or driving?
Well, no, she was eating, and then he stalked her out to her car. No, where did the young man go?
You were wearing a white skirt with something on it. Well, if you were stalking her properly, you knew exactly what she was wearing. You probably knew her height and weight.
It concerns me that you have a proper way of stalking someone, Joel. I'm slightly alarmed by that.
I'm just saying, if he's a stalker,
if Joel was stalking her, he'd already posted the license plate and...
Why didn't you run the plate? Didn't you run the plate?
Because that's not a thing people can do. That's not a normal situation. You don't. Most people cannot run license.
We call that underachievers.
How would you have stalked her, Joel? Hypothetically.
I had my friend at DMV looking for a license plate. I would then...
Is this all reading all of these? Is this like a cover? Like, are you actually like Dexter? Are you like hunting down women and killing them and stuff? And then you're like, oh, I know how to cover it up. Like hide the tree in the forest kind of thing? Is that what's going on? Is that what we talk about?
All I'm saying is, what I was dating before, instead of putting myself out there, did a little bit of research to figure out if they had a boyfriend or not. And what?
No, keep going. Keep going. I like where this is heading.
I'm just saying, I don't deal with rejection well. So if I can reject it already before it happens.
But you're already having an imaginary argument with a chick you're not even dating.
No, it's like, that's for your boyfriend. That wasn't worth it anyway. Oh, wait, she eats tomatoes? Ugh, screw that.
Joel would know the year, make, model of the car. He would know all of her allergies. He'd have her medical history.
Wait, that's very important.
Yeah, no. Clearly, this stalker is underachieving. So I'm on board, Joel. Yeah, I think.
Now that they're doing that, I'm going to change gears to another one. Convenience store. This is a woman looking for a man, so this will be different.
I like whenever it's the woman looking for a man. They always seem to have.
I'm saying it's different. I'm letting you know ahead of time.
I'm saying I like it before we even get into it. I'm saying that I feel like they always have a little more legitimacy to it. Where it's like the dude. Every time it's a guy, we always go, "This guy's a creepy stalker," and that's the end of it. But like the women looking for men. I'm not that there aren't any creepy women out there because there certainly are, but I like that this, and also they don't just put, hey, I saw you eating lunch, you had dark hair and a red car.
I was in line ahead of you at the convenience store. You looked so handsome in your t-shirt and jeans. I turned back when you walked out of the store, and we smiled at each other. I even saw you steal a glance at my legs and backside in the blue jean cutoff shorts I got into my car. You tried to talk to me, but I was in a hurry. When I got halfway to my destination, I regretted not staying a few minutes to talk. This is a long short, but if it happened...
Long shot?
Oh, this is a long shot, but if you happen to see it, hit me up. Seriously, reply Zoe.
Okay, no.
This chick wanted all that to happen. She's so into herself. She's like, I know you were checking me out.
Yeah.
You know, I know, you know.
Yeah, she
Meanwhile,
was
she
a
said
little arrogant
gum.
about that one.
Meanwhile, she sat in gum.
he wasn't checking her out. He was like, she has toilet paper hanging out of the back of her skirt. He was trying to think of a polite way to help her get rid of it.
Sat on a bench that had just been painted and black stripes all over
She was lines running across her ass. Yeah, that's okay. So,
Yeah.
it's not creepy.
No.
It's maybe at most it's arrogant. Although maybe this chick's just good looking. Although if she were like super fine, she probably would be. She would be chasing down some dude that she regretted not talking to. She would be. She was
She'd take a selfie of herself and put it on Facebook and
right.
tell the story about how awesome she is.
Yeah, like super hot chicks just kind of move on after a second or two. They go, well, that didn't work out. What's next? So I'm gonna go on this.
Fair chance, shop and save. Every time I come in, we smile
Shop
at
and
each other.
save for all the best romances.
I'm Jen, older guy. Hope you're interested.
He's a Gen older guy?
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. What is Gen older? A generation older? He's a
He's not a
decade.
Gen X, he's not a Gen Y. He's trying to create some catchphrase. I'm Gen older.
Gen older. Yeah, it does kind of sound like he's using some sort of semantic terminology that nobody else knows. He's just making up shit. This is like, here's the other side of that is he's Gen older. Does that mean like he's a pedophile? Is really what I'm getting at here. Is that what we have going on?
I don't like talking about pedophiles. Let's move on.
Okay. You don't want to talk about anything I want to talk about.
Because pedophiles are something you want to give airtime to.
But I'm just negative airtime. Negative airtime.
Looking for Lori from Foster Plaza. Looking for Lori. We met at Foster Plaza. Really? I didn't know that from the title. Thanks. And then your place also. What? Lost your contact information again. Check your place, but you must be gone, and we'll have to see you. 41238. What?
Did he put her address up there or something?
No, I guess his phone number.
Oh, okay. Yeah, get that off the screen. So it sounds like you met this girl that they hooked up, and he was so creepy. She literally had to move out of her apartment.
She ghosted him.
She didn't ghost him. She ran away. She's in witness relocation right now. She went.
Well, it might have been legit, but he lost the contact information. So it's like, loser, you lost my information. It wasn't important enough to you to retain.
No.
You couldn't stick it in your wallet.
She changed her phone number, and then he's now pretending like he lost it so that he can justify showing up at her place that she moved out of. I've had friends that have had problems with guys to the point where they've literally had to change their phone number. More than one or two girls that I know. Like one girl in particular had it happen like 4 times, which at a certain point you have to go, maybe this is a little bit your fault. But yeah, she's obviously instigating some part of this bad behavior. But I know girls that have had this happen to them in the past. But this sounds to me like there's more not being said than is being said. This guy met this girl. They seemed like everything was cool. She thought he was cool. She took him home. Then shit got weird for whatever reason that we're not getting that version of the story. And then she went, you know what, I gotta change my phone number. Then he started showing up her place, and she went, shit, now I gotta move out. And her landlord is pissed about it, I guarantee. That's the way I'm playing this one out. That's what I think happened on this.
Good to know.
What do you think happened? How do you think that one went down? I love your little clicky button.
I
It
know,
makes it so
I love it
easy.
too. I think he screwed up. He lost it again. So, not again. Like, he lost it once. That means he lost it a second time. This is, like, he got 2 chances and he screwed it up.
So we agree this guy's very potentially a creeper, though. Every guy on here is a creeper. Like,
Pretty much.
That's pretty much what we're running through.
You were to Rite Aid. I don't know what you do there, but I stopped by your place once in Allison, and we talked. I would like to talk again. What?
He stopped by her place? Did she invite him to the place?
So wait, she works at...
She works at Rite Aid.
Yeah.
He went in to buy Tic Tacs or condoms or whatever
He
Rite
wasn't
Aid
buying
sells.
condoms.
Well, maybe not. But whatever he went into Rite Aid for, I don't know, the rash ointment or something to that effect. And so he talked to her. Things were good. And this actually might not be too creepy. This one I'm willing to give a little less creepy to, because it's maybe they met and he's just kind of like, hey, can we meet up again? Like, he didn't seem aggressive, and it wasn't anything particularly creepy. There's definitely always potential there. But this guy might actually be legit like a good guy.
Yeah, but Matt, I stopped by your place once in Allison. So does that mean he knows her because he works for Reddit and he went to the
obviously,
place? Or the place in Reddit?
Like, you could, yeah, maybe it wasn't like her place, like her home. Maybe it was
her Rite
Aid place, right? Which, okay, all right. You know, I used to go into Giant Eagle and buy little chocolate milks to hit on a girl that worked at the register way back in the day. Wasn't creepy.
So
actually, no, I lie. That's not the way it went down. My buddy Scott, from pre-mentioned AOL days, we used to go down to Giant Eagle supermarket. For anybody not in the Pittsburgh area, it's a grocery store, and we used to come up with excuses to go through her line just so Scott could hit on her. And every time we got there, Scott would punk out last second. He wouldn't say anything. So every time we came through, somebody had to say something, and I've been blessed with the gift of gab, so I always ended up talking to her. And so we went through her line like one day 7 times. I'm not even kidding. We went in, and we went halfway back home, and then we're like, no, let's go back again because Scott's going to say something. We didn't. And we went back again, and then we were just standing outside. We're like, at this point, we're not even walking home because we just know that we're going to be back here again.
You already got your 10,000 steps in.
No, we were still buying, so I'm sure.
You already got your 10,000 steps in, so why walk back home?
No, I thought you said kicked out soon.
No. So, have you ever had this?
Oh, but no, so we're going through, and finally, my buddy John, goes, you know what, this is crap. I'm done doing this. We're not coming back in here again. He was tired of spending money, because we all had to take turns buying something, just have an excuse that said Scott could not talk to this girl. And John finally balls up, and he goes, my friend wants your phone number. And so she presses the little button on the register, and she writes down her phone number. And when she goes to hand it, Scott goes to reach for it, and she handed it to me. And I went, oh, shit, what are you doing here? So I took the number. I didn't want to be, because she was a cute girl and everything. But then Scott ended up calling her, and I think she was kind of like, she talked to her for a little bit, and then it went absolutely, what she said, thank you, but no thank you kind of thing.
So this ever happened to you? So, at one point, when I used to drive to work, there's this girl that used to walk to work all the time. I'm like, oh, she's cute. So they started making up a story in my mind, like, you know, after we met, da-da-da, but her name is, like, Jackie, and, like, she likes to bowl. And, like, you're like, huh, wonder where this would go.
I like that your ideal woman's name is Jackie and likes to bowl.
No, that's the name that dropped in my mind. And you were in my one podcast talking about bowling or whatever. That's the first thing that jumped in my mind.
Right. Is there more to that? That was it. You just sometimes you meet somebody and make.
But you don't even meet them. You drive by them every day, and like you start making a backstory for them.
I don't know if I've ever had quite that. Like I get it where you're coming from though, because I'm a huge people watcher. I love it.
Well, because like I'll drive to work. I'm like, oh, it's the same person every day. Like there's a guy down in Sharpsburg that I drive by when I go down to Terry Christen's house. He's always in the fucking street corner. Every time I drive by, he's sitting there. It's like, oh, he's driving by, go sit down here.
He's waiting for the bowling alley to open.
Probably.
His name also could be Jackie.
No, his name's not Jackie.
What'd you name him? These are like pets. Like you get to come up with names for them.
I named him Bearded Guy.
Like on his birth certificate. I hope that's just a nickname.
Last name Guy, first name Bearded.
Where are we on time?
I guess ooh, that's a long time. We should stop this.
Oh, alright.
So, here we go.
It didn't feel like a long episode, but alright, what fun was that? Alright, thanks everybody for joining us here on Stream of Consciousness, and be sure to join us next week. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. We always have some fun stuff going on through there, and what else we got? That's it. That's pretty much it. So, thanks to everybody, and we love you all. Not like one more than the other, just all equal.
Get away.
That's the way of Joel. No, you're doing it wrong. You're doing baseball.
Oh,
we got it. Ready? Okay.